use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. God power exercised by environmental influence. Okay. So now you're starting out with the physical meaning, same as before, of a person's body. That's all the characteristics of a human body. Okay. Now you have the thought meaning. The body does not continually age. But this is the thing. They didn't have that specific thought because they weren't told that this was an aging experiment. But being in that environment caused them to feel young again and resulted in a meaning that they're not aging, that they're young again. So they have a thought meaning, but it was their God power was exercised by the environmental influence. They caused them to be feeling younger. And feeling younger means that they're not aging. In fact, they're getting younger is what they were feeling. You have the thought meaning. Feeling younger means getting younger. So what do you get? You get a physical meaning result. Body starts getting younger. Now let's take a close look at this. They weren't told it was an aging experiment. It was only because they were thinking younger, not trying to get younger, thinking that their age was reversing, having anything to do with aging, just their thoughts were of the days when they had fun, when they were in that environment, when they were talking about those kinds of things. They were there in mind, as Ellen would say, and the body followed. So their mind was in a younger place, at a younger setting of meanings and beliefs, the younger settings, and at the younger settings, at the younger image in their mind, the body now was operating based on the younger image. What happened? The new cells that were being created weren't being created as before based on the old age that the person was feeling, the old age that they were thinking they were, the picture of old age they had in their mind. Because that's where cells are created from, the picture in your mind. So now they were thinking of themselves as they were when they were younger. So the picture of themselves was younger. So as the new cells are being created in their body, they're being created to match the image of yourself in your mind. So they were getting younger. The aging didn't just stop. It reversed. They were becoming younger. Okay, so here it says the ability has been elicited and activated in their own life experience. Here we see the green tuning forks as before. Now, the green tuning fork in this case is feeling younger. When they're feeling younger and thinking of themselves as younger, what are they doing? They're eliciting certain things from their environment, certain things from their body, certain things from their reality, certain things from their life experience. One of these tuning forks that's resonating with that and vibrating is new cells being created. So it's eliciting a younger cell because the cell is now being created based on the younger image that the person has of themselves. So one of those tuning forks is eliciting younger cells. The other tuning fork is probably eliciting memories of those times. And everything is necessary in the body for the body to go back to that time and that age, which is now the picture and the feeling that these people had in their mind. That's what's being elicited. Now, There's red tuning forks there, as always. There's always negative aspects of everything, and there's always positive aspects of everything. So at any given time, you're either eliciting a negative result from your situation or a positive result. Now, those red ones were probably cell decay, probably cells not multiplying properly, acting old, probably feeling old and invalid and whatnot. They're not being activated. He's not resonating with them. When he was thinking, when those old men were feeling old and thinking they were old and all that, they were eliciting those. They were feeling old. Their cells weren't multiplying properly. They weren't dividing properly. They weren't nourishing themselves properly. And all the things that you expect, that's the key word, expect. All the things that they expect of old age. But when they were thinking young, they weren't expecting old age, were they? They were bringing back memories of the days when they were running around and having fun and doing all those kinds of things and being young and energetic. And so that's what they were eliciting. Here it says the green tuning fork vibrations are high frequency meanings, and they elicit and resonate all the things that will match them. So the image, the meaning, the thoughts that they were holding in their mind elicited their kind. That's important. It was their kind. So if they're young thoughts, young feeling, young image, and they're eliciting their kind, then it has to be young cells being created, cells acting younger, cells behaving as if they're energetic, bodies behaving if they're energetic. All those things, it's eliciting the match to that image. That's how it works. Okay, let's take a look at this next experiment. The chambermaids experiment. She studied a group of chambermaids and their physical health. First, she asked them if they got any exercise, and they all said no. They thought of exercise as being something that they did after work and didn't feel that making beds and cleaning rooms qualified as exercise. After she tested them for their strength and ability, she taught them that what they were doing was just like exercise. When they were making a bed, it was like this kind of a machine in a gym, and another kind of activity was like another type of exercise machine, etc. After a certain period of time, since she had showed them that they were really exercising, she tested them again. However, before she did, she asked the chambermaids if they were doing anything differently than before. They all said no. She asked if they were eating any differently than before. No, they were not. She confirmed their responses by asking their friends and family. Sure enough, the only thing different than before was that they now thought of their work as exercising and being healthy. She tested them again and found that they had lost weight, had an improved body mass index, their blood pressure had gone down, and their hip-to-waist ratio had improved. They looked better and more attractive. Ellen Langer says that no matter what you were doing, eating an apple, doing an interview, or whatever, you are either doing it mindfully or mindlessly. In her own words, she puts it, quote,
whether you're having an interview, eating an apple, singing a song, no matter what, you're doing it either mindfully or mindlessly. And all of the research makes clear that there's a very big difference depending on which way you're doing it. No matter what you're doing, if you're doing it in this mindful manner, you will reap benefits.
Unquote. Okay, let's look at this illustration. Normal reality. Now, once again, normal reality only means normal meanings. And the only thing that makes them normal is that most people have them. Because everybody has individual realities, individual meanings, but there's a lot of meanings that they share that are similar. Okay, so here we have the physical meaning of the person's body. Then you have the physical meaning that the work has no physical benefit. It's just work. Then you have the physical meaning that you work all day long, which has no physical benefit. And the physical meaning result is body continues to gain weight and look bad. So if work is not beneficial physically, and you're working all day, you get nothing. It's doing nothing for you, and you're doing that all day. So what do you end up with? You're just continuing to gain weight and continuing to look bad. That's the standard situation. Now remember, everything's always based on meaning. So if the meaning is the work has no physical benefit, and you're doing something all day long that has no physical benefit, then the result is you're not going to get a physical benefit. You're going to continue to gain weight and continue to look bad.
Options. Now activating the next video, play options. 1 moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. Click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.